So today we will see a walkthrough of Redwood sales and some required setups or access for Redwood sales. Okay, this is the agenda for today's session: walkthrough of Redwood screens, then comparison between SUI screen and Redwood screens. Then we will see application composer versus VBS. What is Visual Builder Studio and what is application composer? How both will work together, and required roles to access Visual Builder Studio tool for extending the UI. And we'll take Q&A at the end. Okay. So first, for any of the object, the entry point is the landing page or the list page. So in SUI, so we will be calling this screen as landing page. So in Redwood sales, so this is mostly called we are calling it as list page, but both are same. So this is the entry point to an object. So suppose if we click on an object, so directly it will come to this list page. So this list page is completely powered by adaptive search, that is workspace setup. So all the saved searches, whatever we will be creating, so it will be available as it will be available. So we can manage all these saved searches of workspace right from here as well. And all the record creations, suppose for opportunity record creation, so we need to search in the starting of in the search bar. So then a create action will come. So we'll see that in the next slide. So then if we click on any one of the record, so it will open this detail page layout. So where we can see the a detailed information or summary of that record here. So these are called panels, and if you click on view more, so it will open some sub view. So there we can see all the records. So generally sub views will be there for each and every panel. Suppose for contacts, view all contacts. So you can see all the contacts in the sub view. In this panel view, you can see only up to 5. So that we can limit, but we can see because there will be less space, right? So we can see few records here in the summary, and then remaining in the subview page. So this is called header. So this section we will populate mostly the most important field for this record. Then if we click on the edit action from this smart action bar, so create opportunity. So then this form will be populated to create a new record. This is how. So this is the new record screen or pop-up. So that will populate to create a new record. So other than this pages, we have some other page layouts. So that is some non-adaptive search list based pages. So these pages doesn't depend on the adaptive search. Then sales dashboard. So it's again a dashboard in Redwood sales. Express reports. So these are some this is some newly introduced tool to develop reports for uh, sales managers, so they can create their own reports. And some other screens without these are some special screens like for campaigns, products, for these objects, though it is not completely powered by what adaptive search. I mean, so it's not in the same way that we see uh, other objects. So now we'll quickly go to the instance, and then we'll see the demo part. So if we go to the home screen, we can see Redwood sales here, and I'm clicking on accounts. So now it will open the list page. Okay. So here, if you observe, by default, uh, my team's account is the adaptive search or a saver search that is applied here. So we can manage all this if you have administrator rights. Suppose using this manage saver searches. So you can define your own searches. You can set a default one, edit the permissions. So those things you can manage here. Okay, so this is same of workspace. If you do the changes in workspace, same will reflect here. Or if you do the changes for saved searches from this screen, so it will sync to workspace. So all these columns, as a user or as a administrator, you can manage these columns here using actions and manage columns. So you can enable whatever columns we need for this saved search. And then, so one important thing here is if the field needs to come here, so you should enable these particular columns in adaptive search. Okay, so that is uh, that is must. So where we will actually do the setup is, I'll quickly show that setup. So we need to go to manage configure adaptive search task from application from setup and maintenance. This is the task where we will do the workspace setup or adaptive search. So in setup, you need to enable the object and the fields. It will take some time. We'll check again. So then to add filters or to modify this saver search, right? So you can type suppose customer type. So if you want to define filter based on this, you need to just select that filter. And uh, so if that field has value, so it will give, and it will give some other operators as well. So suppose I'm giving maybe is missing, but you can use anything. But So this way we will just add a filter, new filter, or using this add filter. So you can just search for the field. Okay. Same thing will be populated like this. So the counts you can see easily along with the filters. So how many are indirect customers, how many are consumers, how many are business. So all the counts you can see from here itself. And the total results will show here based on the above filter. So mostly this is completely powered by Workspace. So all the Workspace features will be applied here. So also you can't you can't extend this page. So this is just uh, uh, default or powered by Workspace, right? So we don't have anything to change in this particular page through Visual Builder. Okay. Now, if you go to inside a page, this is the header section and panels, and this is the smart action bar. So users can type the keywords here. Suppose show all attachments or show all contacts. So it will open this. So all the buttons or actions and links from SUI pages, right? So it is completely replaced with this action bar. So here, if you observe, except the create details button, we don't have anything. So it's completely replaced with this action bar, and we don't have option to uh, add a new button also. So because of this smart action, so we need to adapt these smart action bar. And on the creation page as well. Uh, so even for create, as of now, we have the action here. So from this point action only we can create an account. But in future, so it a new button will be added here. So this is already there for some service request object. So similar thing might come for uh, sales also. Okay. So that is about a small demo of Redwood sales screens. Now we will see the comparison between Redwood sales and SUI screens. If you remember the standard or ADF screens, okay, so these are some classic UX or SUI screens. So this is the overview page, and this page we can compare with this details page here. So all the summary boxes, maybe we can, so this can be, we can call it as panels, is replaced with this summary box. Summary boxes are replaced with this panels. Okay. This section is replaced with the header section. So if you have more tabs, so the most important tabs we will keep in the details section, and all rest of panels will be available from actions. So all these subtabs, right? So it will be available here. So we just need to so the important panels we will add to the detail page, and rest will be available from this action bar to launch. You can notice all the actions, right? So it will be available within the action bar. And if you open any sub tab, so if you open any sub tab, so this is the view in SUI, and it will open the view all record section here. So that's the only difference. So same thing applies for even other objects as well. So now we will see the comparison between or the importance of application composer tool and visual builder. Application composer, we still